The people shall govern like the way the South African people said that if their government is not doing well, that they will govern. Look at it here. See the example of governance. That they want to govern because they want to use that opportunity to loot some foreigners' businesses.
Oh my God.
When they say hunger in the land, it's not about the road. It's not about the road. There are people that they are using mud road, like Nigeria, where I'm coming from. But you cannot see a Nigerian people going to from people's shop to go and loot them.
Now I need every single person of color in South Africa to pay attention. And I'm doing this for my white son because this ANC talking point that white men control South Africa statistically doesn't make sense. But they've lied to you and you're sucking it in. So they'll continue blaming apartheid and white people for everything that's going wrong in this country. Now, in the public sector, 70 to 75% of top management is Black. It's people of color, has nothing to do with white people. And in almost every single government sector, they don't even target white men. So in top management.
Hello guys, how are you all doing? See, do you know guys know what is actually happening? This girl called Victoria of Africa, her mouth is, this is how her mouth is, very long mouth like that. She went to this white person in South Africa begging this man to employ South Africans. She was saying she wants this man to remove all foreigners, I mean legal foreigners, those who have documents, who have working permits, to stop working so they can go back to their country so that this man can employ South Africans. Guess what? This man says no, he cannot employ South Africans because South Africans don't like working on Monday. Do you know why he said so? South Africans, they use weekend to drink until they get drunk. When they drink the whole Sunday, they can't work on Monday. So South Africans don't work on Monday because the whole Sunday they have been drinking, very drunk. You know, alcohol and South Africa is just like 5 and 6. You cannot take, it's like shadow and body. You cannot take one from it from another. This is it. This man says South Africans don't have skills. I cannot play the video here. He says South Africans don't have skills. Then the lady asks, how are they working with you? He says they train them. You see South Africans be blah 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 blah. You people don't have skills. The only skills South Africans have, let me tell you, South Africans are very professional. They have their own things that they know when it has to professionalism. Nobody can beat them on that. In as much as people are calling South Africans lazy, they are very good in one, stealing. Yes, hey, South Africans are professional when it has to do with stealing, drunkenness. Oh my God, you cannot take that from them. They are expert. So you cannot say South Africans don't have skills. They have skills. So it's not easy to steal, it's not easy to loot, it's not easy to drink and drunk until the next day you cannot wake up from your bed and even care about your work. And one thing about them is that once they start working, in 3 weeks time they get bored, they get tired, they stop working. And this lady is just fighting a battle she cannot win. Because this same South African she's fighting for, they will start working in 2 weeks time. South Africans are tired, they don't want to work, but they want to eat. So the easiest thing they do is to steal. That's their best job. They want steal and steal and steal and steal. Right now they are begging the white people to give them back their land. Guess where they are begging these white people? In the comment section. Oh, you people have taken all our land, you people need to give all our land. Give which land back? They took those land from you by force. If you people want to take it from them, you have to take it by force. It will not be like you people will just sit, they'll give you back those land. They cannot. You people say you fought for your country, right? We want to see you guys fight and take your land. Africans are watching you people. Anyway guys, please don't forget to go on the other channel and subscribe, guys. Please, I'm begging everyone, please guys, for this level. You guys don't want to see me again. If you guys don't want to see me, tell me, let me know, because if this channel goes down, I'll not be posting again. I'll be posting on the other ones and I will not be seeing Nigerians anymore. You see, I will not be seeing you people anymore. Please, I will drop the link in the comment section. The link is there, guys. Please guys, I'm begging everyone, please take a look and watch this video.
Their businesses because of what? Because they say you should leave their country. It never done in the history of Nigeria. See, as I'm talking to you right now, South African people are now begging the Oyibo than their own black people. They are begging Oyibo people to employ their own citizens into their work. Now the Oyibo said it's not about to employ your own people. We can employ your people because now the foreigners are now scared. They're leaving the country, so now we don't have people that can work for us. So employing your people is not my problem. But can they come on Monday? That's the problem. Because even the whitey that is in South Africa knows that South African indigenous, the real South Africans, they doesn't work. Like they like soft life. They like that kind of life that they will be in their house and the manna will be falling from above and they will be enjoying. That's the life. Now, that man said, it's not about employing your people. Can your people work? Now, Jacinta said, my people are going to work. We are going to make sure that they are going to work. So make sure you are going to employ them. Then we are going to make sure that our people works. That means Jacinta also know that their people are very, very, very lazy. This is why
71 to 76%, in senior management, 69 to 73%, in middle management, while often less publicized, it's around 56%. And this includes every single public sector, and there's 3,600 of them. Just saying, okay? How many white men are in the public sector in top senior management positions? 409. 409 white men in top senior management positions in the public sector. Now let's move to the private sector, because that's what they're saying. They're saying that white men control all of the positions in the private sector and there is no room for Black people, which is, again, statistically impossible. There's 2.17 million white males over the age of 30 in this country. Between the ages of 30 to 44 is 1 million. Age 45 to 59 is 791,000. Age 60, 372. So there is a total of 2.17 white men in South Africa. Now let's look at how many businesses there are. So officially, according to the stats, there's 3 million active businesses. There's not even enough white men to fill every single top position in the current businesses we have. Now, remember, that's just registered business. That does not include unregistered businesses. Yet, the government gives you all of this wonderful data that mathematically makes no sense. There is literally more businesses than white people. And let me show you how many positions there are in top management. So in a business, there's normally 3 to 10 positions in top management. Then there's middle management. Then there's lower management. There isn't enough white men in this country to possibly fill those positions. So when they come out with stats saying 75% in private sector are white, how is it mathematically possible? Now let's take the 2.9 million businesses and times it by a minimum of 2 positions, the person who created it and the officer, the chief operating officer. Just 2. Let's see what that number is. 5.8 million. So how on earth did they sell you the fact that white men control all of the private businesses in South Africa? Well, let me show you how they already a business in South Africa are white owned. Because based on official data, approximately 29.5% of formal businesses are Black owned. Formal, which means they're using the CIPC data, who has registered their business, to say that 71% of businesses in South Africa are white owned because they're not Black. But here's the problem. Let's go down to informal businesses. 88.9%, according to Stats SA 2023, Black African dominate this sector. The shops, street vendors, these guys haven't registered with CIPC, but if they did, that would change tremendously. And then all South Africa would know that it has nothing to do with white people or apartheid. It has everything to do with the government who steals, who lets infrastructure fall apart, who is responsible for unemployment. But they don't want you to know that. They want you to truly believe that white people are the problem. There isn't enough white people in this country to own all of the businesses and have all of the people in top management. Even if every single white person actually owned a business and was in top management, it's still mathematically impossible. But they're relying on informal businesses to save their ass. They're using CIPC registered businesses against people in South Africa. And when a white person cannot get a job at all in government, their only option is to create a business. And that is why they become top management, because it's their money, their business. So they become the CEOs, the CFOs, the CEOs, the COOs. They get to enjoy those positions because they have no other choice but to create a business, because they cannot work for the government. Now you know. Have a
You've seen them, right? They are telling this white lady that they should give back their land. Guess what? The white lady says ever since apartheid ended 30 years ago, apartheid ended, but they never gave your land back. This is the issue. They never gave your land back. They took everything from you people. Things that are more important, they took it from people. And besides, even if you give South Africans the land back, what are they gonna do? These people don't want to work. These people don't even want to farm. They don't want to do anything. So if you're fighting for South Africa, it's, oh my God, you're just wasting your time. Because the same people you're fighting for, they don't want to work. They just want to sit and steal. That's all what they are good in. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe on my channel, like, and drop your comments. Let me know what you think in the comment section. See you guys. Bye.